Welcome back to another Bullion boxing session. I think this one is special, not only because of the contents inside, but also because of where it actually came from. Not sure if you can see this, but this came all the way from Haifa. So I think that came all the way from Israel. So I think eBay does a great job of arranging this, connecting buyers and sellers all around the world. And as part of that initiative, uh, they do a great job of you know giving all sort of buyer protection, no matter where the goods originate from. I think that's a great job. I've had friends from Israel before. I know it's well, beautiful as in it's got a lot of history to it, good and bad, but I'm not going there. But it's definitely got a lot, as much history as the Rome and Greece has. But a lot of it is, I think, conservative and religious in nature, and they believe in a lot of things seriously, a lot more seriously than the rest of the world does. But nevertheless, I think they're also known for their progress in science and technology and the contribution that they've done of late. They also produce some amazing high yield crops over there in hardly any kind of a resource scarce environments. I've seen videos from Israel universities where they produce high yield melon and avocados and you name it. They produce all these crops, grapes, using latest techniques and putting them to practice. And I think apart from collecting bullion, I also have interest in agriculture and agricultural techniques. I always feel the next big revolution will happen in agriculture, because this planet is quickly getting filled with people, and at some point it's going to really get unsustainable, especially with food, water, and other basic needs. Well, water, fortunately, we have the oceans, and desalination could be the answer to it. But when it comes to food, you can't create it like that unless we start consuming the food of the astronauts, food in capsules of vitamins and other things. But I think that is like centuries away, or at least a century away. But before that and now, people would still need cereals, vegetables, and meat. Um, and they have to be produced in the same land that we have got, that is planet Earth. Um, but the population is raising, so the yield has to raise. So I think the Israeli techniques will be a lot more adopted around the world. And anyway, let's get to the topic of bullion, and then we can always discuss those things later. What I've got in there is a 1993 5 yuan, which is half ounce coin. I tend not to go anything below and above 1 ounce for the silver pandas, but I just couldn't resist this one because it was going at a really low price. I think I bought this for about 20 pounds. 10, no, it was 20 pounds for sure. Yeah, 20 pounds. And then you all know what my favorite silver panda of all time is. The 2001 silver panda. That was definitely a deal. I mean, they don't normally go for anything less than 40 pounds. 40 pounds is roughly what, $55. But I got this one for 26 pounds. I won this in an auction, and I was very sneaky. Entered last minute and just timed it right to win it. Well, I guess maybe in Israel they don't collect a lot of these pandas, so people are really not aware of what they're really worth. Anyway, let's open it and see how good the coins are. they're really nicely packed, sure. So well done, seller. Oh, that's a lovely coin. Yeah. Oh my God. Is it? Well, it's definitely not in its original capsule. And I don't think I really care as long as the coin is in a good shape. Yeah, so look at that. 2001. The best silver panda ever. Best silver panda to date. As you all know, I've got a MS69 kind of tablet version of this, where a graded version of this, which I don't think I'll be able to remove and hold the panda in hand, but this one I can certainly open and feel. It's definitely not its original capsule, because it feels a lot, it seems to have a sharp edge compared to the panda capsules that normally have a slightly softer edge. But that's nevertheless. Let's try and see. Let's open it up. Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that! Finally, I get to open and hold a 2001 panda in my hand. Yeah. The silver finish around the Temple of Heaven is slightly hazy. But trust me, I don't really mind for the price. That's an amazing coin. It's an amazing coin. By the way, there are quite a lot of fakes, especially in 2001 and 2, that are making rounds on eBay. I'll try to make a video about how to spot a fake. And to be fair, when I read the article about the fakes actually look a lot more convincing than the real ones, the genuine ones. As you know, my previous panda was a large deer, domestic panda, but this one I think is an international version. Somehow I just love these 2001s, especially without the rim that the normal ones have. Oh my God, why don't they make these things anymore? Maybe it takes a lot of effort to perfect this art, and maybe they've given up. Oh my God, look at that, how beautiful that thing is. That's my best possession to date. I know I own quite a few gold coins, so this is top of my list now. Especially because I can hold and open it, although I have another 2001. The second in the list is the gold American buffalo. Yeah, and that ties with the gold Philharmonic I bought last week. So yeah, you know my top 3 now. But anyway, that's my best possession. There you go. And that's oh my God, that's a good finish as well. So that's a 1993 half-ounce 5 yuan silver panda. So there is a crack on the capsule. So does this one. What is it? Oh, somewhere over there. But come on, you can change the capsule. Only 20p-ish. That's a lovely coin as well. Let me open that as well. Yeah. That's a beautiful coin, isn't it? That's my first half-ounce coin to date. And as you can see, when you compare it with the 2001 version, the Temple of Heaven has a satin or a matte finish on this one. Towards I think the new millennium, I think 2001, they ended up with a silver finish. But yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? On the front, you see a little baby panda. Baby panda on a, what is it, an almond tree? Yeah, I think I have a 93. Actually, I don't have a 93 1 ounce. I have a 94. I have 2 or 3 94 1 ounces. I don't have a 93 1 ounce, but so yeah, hopefully I'll get one someday. This is definitely a good coin. I think this was the 10th anniversary, so I think the Panda series started in 1983. So this is definitely a good coin to have at the price. Yeah, it's a lovely coin. Thank you, seller from Israel. Anyway, that's all from me today. So apart from collecting pandas and my interest in agricultural technology, I've recently taken up the hobby of solving the Rubik's Cube. So hopefully, if I master the technique of solving it quickly, I'll share some tutorials about solving a Rubik's Cube as well. Until next time, take care and hope you have a good time. Bye.